At last.
Love that song.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? Karen Degen, looking sensational in red.
Thank you.
We're a bit matchy-match. We would have thought we actually
Really?
talked to each other about what we're going to wear today.
Exactly.
Did you have a great weekend?
Fantastic, thank you very much.
It's only 2 weeks away, Karen,
I know.
to the big book launch.
Yes.
We've got your book here, Heightening
you.
Your Happiness. You've had some wonderful, wonderful feedback from other authors and professionals about it.
Yes.
Aren't you thrilled?
Oh, look, I'm humbled by how much support I've had, and from CTV as well. And the comments I've had, it's been just amazing.
Well, and we had some double passes.
Yes.
And thankfully we do have 3, or they will be very thankful that they have won. And the winners are Margot Pollard. Congratulations, Margot. Hayley Deo. And D Hours. Which is a funky name, isn't it? D Hours.
Yes,
It's very, very
fantastic.
exotic. So congratulations, have won a double pass and also a signed copy of Heightening Your Happiness to go Monday, February 15th. And it's at the Woolston Club there.
At the Woolston Club, I'll look forward to seeing them and signing a book for them.
Yeah, and the beautiful Billy the Danger Doll's been looking after you as well, I believe. Yeah.
And there's still tickets available, but I have to confirm catering within the next few days, so get your tickets soon.
Oh, I hope you're lost in love with cheese and nibbles. Today, sweetheart, I mean, it is a new year. I can't believe it's a new month
I know,
today. January's
February.
Gone. New Year's resolutions.
Well, New Year's resolutions and goals are pretty much the same thing, right? So, you know, whether it's a New Year's resolution, we all set goals. Do you know, statistics say that only 8% of people ever stick to them.
I believe it, though.
So, you know, that's 92% of people that don't stick to them. And I thought we'd look at the reasons why that is. It's really not got a lot to do with willpower.
No?
No, because willpower comes from the conscious mind, and your subconscious mind is 95 to 99% of your thinking. So the programs running there are really going to be impacting on your long-term behaviour. And not only that, is most people don't stick to their goals because you're not addressing the emotional contributors or the emotional drivers to your behaviour.
That's it. But we would think it would be willpower, though. We give up so easily as well. So if we don't need the willpower, why don't we stick to it? Are we giving ourselves too much, putting too much on ourselves?
I don't think so. I just don't think we're addressing, as I said, the emotional contributors. Like, take 2 of the most common New Year's resolutions would be lose weight. You're exactly right. Stop smoking, lose weight.
Yeah.
They're one of the top 2. And smoking, for example. If you want to give up smoking, smoking is well known to alleviate stress and dampen down uncomfortable feelings. So if you suddenly stop smoking, how on earth are you going to do that? How are you going to deal with your emotions? If you haven't found a way of dealing with them, you're going to be highly unlikely to stick to it. So the important thing is finding someone who can help you to deal with those emotions so you don't need that coping mechanism.
Oh, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
You do have to have a replacement. It just can't be dismissed completely.
Funnily, you should say that, a replacement. You're smarter than you look, Angie.
What are you trying to say?
My husband
Thank you very much. I think.
My husband told me that. I thought it was a good line.
Oh, yeah.
But if you stop smoking and haven't addressed the reasons why, you'll probably replace it with something else that's going to deal with your emotions, like eating. You know, that's why people commonly stop smoking and start eating a lot.
Yeah, they do, don't they?
And
then balloon.
I know. And if you want to, if losing weight is one of your goals this year, then dealing with the emotional contributors to your eating behaviour is vital. Otherwise, how can you possibly stick to it?
But isn't it all subconscious, though, don't you think?
Yeah, a lot of it is. And you're exactly right, because you're not in charge of your subconscious mind. I mean, there's ways, as you know, I use EFT as a form of energy psychology that can get in touch with the subconscious mind and change the programs there.
Emotional freedom technique, just for those who don't know.
Smart.
Yeah.
And so, but the conscious mind has has no control whatsoever over the subconscious. So no matter how much you really, really want to do something, you might be so determined, but the subconscious mind is running the show.
So then what do we do?
Well, we really need to seek some help from someone who can deal with the emotional contributors, the belief systems and the subconscious mind. So our tip for this week is, if you've got a goal, write it down first of all. Write it down and write a plan of how you're going to achieve it. And then, this is the important bit, review it regularly, maybe once a week. And if you're not sticking to it, or if you're behind, then get some help rather than giving up.
Oh, I like that. But definitely have that visual, though,
Yes.
to keep you on track.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Next week.
I would like it if people would message or CTV and give us a question or a problem that they've got. We don't need to use their name, it can be confidential, but we can start answering some questions that people have got and some common problems that they've got.
Yeah, it's nice because we can guess what you want to get help with.
Yes.
Or that you're finding confusing or just difficult at the moment. So that's a great. So if you just go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Style Christchurch, message us there, and you can private message us, of course, if you don't want to actually put it out there to everyone. One thing before you go, though, we talked about a tip, about the writing down the visual and that. How about if we're not good at anything it's sticking to, like just a simple thing like a daily diary, if we're just not good at actually keeping on task?
Here's something interesting. Statistics show that willpower actually runs out. How amazing is that? That we have a certain amount per day, this is amazing, and that it can, and not only does it run out, but the more decisions we make and the more we have to use our brain, the faster it runs out. So here's the thing. So if something's really important to you, do it first thing in the day before your willpower runs out, and try to have as less, easier that sounds, as less stress as you can, because the more decisions you make, the less likely you are to stick to things.
I love it. That's actually, out of all of that, just the one thing, if there's something really important that needs to be done, do it first thing in the morning. Don't wait or move it down the list.
Exactly.
Good on you, Karen. 2 weeks to go, remember.
Yes.
Ooh, so exciting.